I wanted to pop on here and share some stuff with you. I feeling pretty vulnerable this morning. As many of you know, there's been a lot of different changes, a lot of really cool and fun, exciting changes that are shifting around the healing space. And I have been blessed with the ability to collaborate with a lot of wonderful energy leaders and thought-provoking individuals who are taking their lives and their conscious awareness to the next level. And it's been exciting. I recently was able to and given the opportunity to become a part of the Wellness Universe and be a member of their admin team. And so I'll be helping out with some stuff on, in the back end of things, behind the scenes with them. And hi, Ashley. Thanks for joining me. And I've been stepping out more, creating more blogs. Been a part of that. Working on creating some more content for the healing space. I have a wonderful gal who is a dear friend of mine who is helping with the social media front of things. And I have, as you've seen, established my own show, Raise Your Vibration, with Raelin, and have started collaborating with another dear friend of mine and soul sister, Laura Mazzata, on our show, High Vibing. So I am stepping out and stepping up and becoming more visible. And I've been saying lately, and this is where the vulnerability comes in, but I've been saying lately on several sites that are geared towards helping individuals who are spiritpreneurs like myself, hey Rach, and just individuals who want to make a big, meaningful, healthy footprint and influence in the world today, and in our healing, our collective healing, and our own individual healing. And so, wow. So I've been saying that I've been wanting to promote and widen, my base and increase my exposure. And this morning, as I was preparing for my day and getting ready for my show at noon my time, so I hope that you have the opportunity to tune in. I'm going to be talking with one of my dear friends who I've known for decades now. And we share the same birthday. So we're birthday twins, essentially. It's a thing. I started it. It's a thing. Watch. It'll trend. Hashtag birthday twins. Anyway, I digress. I get little shiny squirrel, kind of, woo, there's a toy. So in my conversation, so thank you for joining me and for giving me that grace. So anyway, so getting back to the conversation at hand and the vulnerability. So as I was getting ready for my morning, I'm watching myself in the mirror and I'm hearing those old voices running around in my head, and they're saying. You need to be busier. You need to get back to doing what you were doing. Running through the list of all the things that I have to get done. And who are you to step forward? You're not like so-and-so. You don't have the platform that this person has. You don't have all of these systems in place. People are going to find out that, et cetera, et cetera. Like, even just sharing this with you right now, being vulnerable, is admitting a lot. But what then took over, Spirit took over and started saying to me and assuring me that times of where we have maybe contraction in our life, where we are faced with situations where they seemingly slow down. Maybe our momentum kind of backs off, or, we get a little bit sidetracked maybe in our goals, or we feel as though our goals aren't being achieved as quickly as we thought they would be, right? As we had planned. So all of these things roll around in our life, and we can start to question. And what started coming up for me was that I do have a voice. I do have a message. Hi, Gloria, my sister. My sister from another mister is here. Gloria. Oh, my word. Thank you for joining me. But what started coming up for me was the reality that I do have a voice. I do have meaningful stories to share. We all do. I do have a footprint in this world. Things are expanding around me. Things are moving in a direction that I just need to continue to remind myself that I'm getting exciting about watching the unfolding. And, as we, each of us, start to step out and become more visible in whatever area of life that is for you. If it's in pursuing opportunities in your workplace where you're at and you're going for a promotion, you're stepping forward to find a new job, or you're sharing with a mom's group about things that you've learned with parenting, whatever it is, you're developing new skills, you're going back to school again, you're, whatever that may be. Our visibility in this world, oftentimes we get the message that, hi Liz, hi sweetheart. Oftentimes we get the message that, who do we think we are? Relax, calm down. And, the voices around us, people around us, create anxiety around our shining, right? And that can translate to us. We can take that on. And so my understanding of all of this, and it keeps coming up for me, which just shows me that there's more for me to heal about it. And it shows me too that, in all honesty, I am on the right track, that things are heading the right direction. And I want this to be an encouragement for you as well, that when you start to feel those feelings of, oh, holy shitballs, stuff's getting real in my life, things are really happening as you're going towards a goal. Say, for me, when I was getting my undergraduate, I would very frequently start to really get nerve-wracked about that. And I had always been a great student. I love learning. I love reading. I love writing. And when I would have research papers to write, I would get freaked out. And I would tell my husband, I'm not going to be able to do this. It's going to sound bad. I'm not going to make any sense, blah, blah, blah. And I just had to get myself to just begin to put my fingers on the keypad, right? And just start writing and just allow the words to flow. And what I knew translate onto the page. And once it was done, that anxiety and that angst, I guess, about bringing what's in here and what's in here out onto a page for the world to witness, right? Started to subside, and I achieved that goal. It took me, I started my undergrad studies when I was 45, and I graduated when I was 47, 48 years old. So on that topic, I just watched a Super Soul Sunday episode with Oprah, and she was interviewing a wonderful, wonderful human being, Dr. Edith Eva Eger. and she is a Holocaust survivor. And she became a therapist out of being going through therapy herself. Hi, Holly. Hi, sweetheart. And so at 90 years old, this beautiful human being who had gone through such tragedy, such unspeakable horror of losing her family, nearly dying herself, she was literally found by American troops, by a army soldier on a heap of dead bodies, and she herself was near death, and they rescued her, and she was brought back to life, to a new way of life. And at 90 years old, this blessed human being shared her story in written form. She wrote a book when she was 90, and that struck me because, you know, oftentimes we put limitations on ourselves, and we have expectations for ourselves, or we listen to what the world says are expectations for us. And what I find funny is that we see over and over again these people who are creating milestones for themselves. Who's to say when you should do something or not do something? Who's to say how your footprint in this world needs to look? Who is to say when and how everything should unfold for you? And so this is what was rolling around in my mind this morning as I was listening to those both sides of me, the questioning side, the side that was saying, you know, who are you? The imposter syndrome. Everybody's going to find out. You're nothing. You have no voice. Blah, blah, blah. You know, you're not like so-and-so. You're not like this person. You're not like that person. You need to be more like this person or that person, right? And then that other part of me, the soul part of me, the part of me that is true and that actually knows what's happening and what's coming, started to begin to comfort me and started to begin to show me that those are just lies. Those are just insecurities. I just saw a quote yesterday. It made me laugh, from Elizabeth Gilbert. And she wrote the book Eat, Pray, Love, and she has a new book out, City of Girls. And she said that fear is a mall cop. Yes, Holly, exactly. That's why we are so unique. But she says fear is a mall cop believing it's a Navy SEAL. So I just started laughing with that vision in my mind. There's a movie out with Kevin James as the mall cop. I was in law enforcement for a while, and we used to call them rent-a-cops, whacking hut. Anyway, so I can see this vision of him trying to ride his that Segway and stuff and falling off and everything, and him being a mall cop thinking that he's a Navy SEAL. So it made me laugh, but it really is true. It is just a bunch of really, honestly, just a bunch of words, and we just choose to believe them. That's it. So in that moment, and right now doing this live, I am continually washing and cleaning myself of those thoughts and of those insecurities, and telling myself that it's nothing for me to choose to believe, and that wonderful things are around the corner, and that I have every right to be excited at what's unfolding. And you know, too, sometimes when we're in periods of maybe kind of a lull, or there's not much going on, even when we are pursuing something, a goal or whatever it is, we're learning, we're growing, we're developing, and we're not seeing much, or nothing exciting to us is really happening, etc. Those are times of huge heightened periods of activity. I've found that where the concentration and the focus and the celebration of ourselves needs to come together in a more focused and intentional way than ever, really. It's not, the big moments, the celebrations, the exciting things, that we go through and that we have in our life. Hi, Hopi. Those moments, the big moments, the grand moments, are the culmination of those smaller moments where we've had, seemingly on the outside, it looks like we have had periods of really nothing going on. But everything has been going on underneath, right? And within us and internally. So I just wanted to pop on, share some of my vulnerabilities. I hope this made sense. I hope it resonated with any of you. And just to encourage you too, that, with anything in life that we are looking to achieve and do, and a direction maybe that we're heading, just remember, go easy on yourself. Enjoy the ride, enjoy the journey, enjoy the view around you. It's not a sprint, right? It's a journey, it's a process, right? And a journey begins with one step, right? So I wanted to encourage you of that today, and I really hope that this message builds you up. I hope that what I've shared with you today is meaningful, gives you insight into, even when you are someone who works with individuals. I'm an energy coach. My tagline is empowerment for your healing. I have been blessed and honored with the opportunity of holding space for the healing that each of my clients has determined that they've needed in their life and that they continue to need. And it's a blessing and an honor to continue to hold that space. But I also have to be truthful and honest to say that I'm on this human journey just like any of you are. And so I have those moments where I need to heal around things too. And when you guys share with me what's going on in your lives, it's an opportunity of reflection for myself as well, to heal those parts of myself that you bring forward in your experiences too. So I just want to thank each one of you for watching this. Those of you who will watch it on the replay, I want to thank everyone in the community for being a part of the community. We value and love every single one of you. And I just want to also encourage each one of you to shine where you are, and to shine what you do in each and every area of your life. Whatever task is in front of you, whether it's washing dishes, shine there, because you know it, you see it, you witness it, your family enjoys the energy around all of that and that sort of thing. So I love each one of you guys, and thank you for that. I hope that you're able to tune into the show. It starts live at noon Mountain Standard Time, which is 3 o'clock Eastern, and it's